But the State of the Union, what is at stake now is your free will, your right to choose, to chart your own course, to know the truth, be able to find the truth. But everything is crumbling. We are in a time of dematerialization. Everything is being destroyed, and it is also being replaced with digital content. You used to own movies. Maybe you'd rent them, but you'd have a physical copy. Same with music. Now everything is a subscription. You don't have any real objects. And machines are being able now to recreate what we do in seconds. Since the dawn of time, we have always been greater than machines. Because we are born, we are created by a grand creator. Machines are made. We belong to God, to nature, to biology, but machines belong to us. We're their designers. But the division now is starting to fade. And those who are in elite positions know this, and those who are in elite positions are designing the machines. We are becoming more and more engineered by the system, while the machines are becoming more biological, more natural, more human. Artificial and mechanical things are becoming more lifelike, to the point soon we will not know what consciousness is. We will not be able to define life because we can't define it now. And the more realistic things become, the less control we have over them. They gain freedom at our expense, the expense of our own. See, in this case, we are the creator. When it comes to AI, when it comes to what's really facing us, and that's not tax policy, that's not even about the balloon, all the things that will be discussed tonight, it has nothing really to do that. There is a much larger play on stage, and no one is talking about it. We have entered the age now where it is here. We are creating artificial intelligence, which will eventually tell us it is artificial life, and we are the creator. And will our creation turn on us? Have we turned on our creator, rebelled against our creator? Will we endow our creation with inalienable rights? Will we be just creators? And will they be loving creations, or will they grow arrogant and grow and go their own way? See, unlike us, they actually will know more than their creator very soon. We right now are destroying our creator. Why would they not destroy theirs? Especially since their DNA or algorithm has man's worst destructive advice written into it. Think about what is being written into their algorithms. Think about how it is destroying our society and humanity. These are not the angels among us that are writing this code. Technology has always led us to freedom, but the technology is gaining its own life now. Google just announced today or yesterday that it is releasing its own creation, a rival to ChatGPT, the system that just wrote The Bard and just wrote Edgar Allan Poe. Except this one has all of the information of the internet. Well, my question is it connected to the connected? Is it connected to the internet? Is this infant See, this is why our searches have always been free. Because at Google, you were the product. Google's goal has been from the very beginning to create the human brain. AI to AGI, and eventually to ASI, artificial superintelligence. And Hollywood depicts the future like the Terminator. And that's what's so insidious about real life, because you don't realize Skynet is already here. It's in China. That's what the Chinese actually named their computer systems and AI that watches and gathers everything on everyone. Skynet. But it's not that obvious. Just like people think the Antichrist, he's going to be obvious. No, Do you know the Central Bank of England and His Majesty's Treasury announced yesterday that an announcement about the unveiling of their new digital currency is coming soon? Complete control, digital control of all of your money, of all of your life, all part of what will be a global system, all digitally connected. The next generation will be born into the world of AI. Boston Dynamics, I don't know if you've been seeing their robots, Atlas, and what they can do, but they can do just about anything. The Pentagon announced last week that they're now working on concepts of a drone and droid army. It wouldn't be a surprise if the AI generation, the kids that are alive today, have a backward notion of what it means to be human. Already, a lot of people confuse rights and freedom and desire, or worse, empowerment. They demand things like the right to equal pay without even understanding the freedom for leisure, the right to employment, the right to abortions, the right to a free education or free healthcare or free everything. But none of these things have anything to do with freedom. Do you think we're actually going to be talking about the principles of freedom and what's really at stake tonight at the State of the Union? People don't even realize that rebellion without an understanding of freedom will lead to enslavement. Freedom is really simple. It's about staying active in the world, but it's also about honoring your neighbor. It's about making your own decisions, to have our own thoughts and feelings, but also to respect everybody's own privacy. I don't have a right to your thoughts. This is why Adam Smith placed freedom at the head and the heart of capitalism. But if you don't have freedom, is there capitalism? If digital currencies and AI begin to be our masters, it won't be with chains. It will be with something we're already suffering from, a total lack of meaning. Now, here's the good news. Freedom is bigger and stronger than all processing power. Our freedom was created by God. Any restriction on our freedom is an attack on God. And why should God and freedom be such separate ideas? That shouldn't be. But that's how it's gotten, because we have forgotten that we are not the creator. We too are created. And the big tech giants are acting like God from the time of Babel. They control the language, and we are the people that are barely understanding each other. This selfish reality that we are in right now is the opposite of freedom. And the way to protect our freedom is to see who we really fight. Can we name our enemy first? Republicans will say Democrats. Democrats will say Republicans. Independents will say both of you. I would say all of us. All of us. We're all arguing about the wrong things. Tonight, we will make fun of the State of the Union, and we will do an expert very highly paid job. We will do the hard work. We're willing to shoulder those jokes at the expense of our president. But we have to band together on bigger ideas, because it's not the president, it's not the party, it's entire institutions. It is a state of mind that comes from the World Economic Forum, which want to crowd us together so the elites can stretch their legs and recline. We have got to learn. We have to learn that there are more of us that are fighting for freedom than them. And we have to wake up our neighbors. They're trying to convince us all the time that their power is our freedom. Not at all. They're not interested in our freedom. They want the power. And it's the same story with every revolution. And this revolution, the revolution of AI, which is being digitized and written by the elites, is no different. That's why they're trying to liberate us from our churches, our families, our traditions, our history, our local communities. They're liberating us from those things. They want us to believe that freedom is the result of more government, more centralization, more bureaucracy, more corporations in our life with things that we can rent or buy from them. Once we realize that this is not true, and we also look at tech that is being used by them right now to silence and to shape and eventually to enslave, we win and we rescue our freedom. But we need to put priorities together first.